I read an editorial recently by a friend of mine who said that Uber drivers make less than $12 an hour in Chicago. I've never driven Uber in Chicago, but I have moonlighted as an Uber driver in the past in Madison, and I made more than $10 an hour. I would drive in the morning during peak hours, rush hour in the morning, rush hour in the late afternoon, evening, and maybe the late night weekends, but it was always much more, sometimes as much as $30, depending on surge time. But my point is this, do we ever care about the consumer? I mean, it's cheaper. Plus, you don't have to wait as long. You wait 5 minutes, you get an Uber ride right away. My first ride was in Newark, New Jersey, in the airport. I had to go to Long Island, 40 miles away, through the city of New York. It was $80, but if I had a regular cab, it would have been $200 to $300. I have no doubt about it. I mean, consumers do matter. Who pays the bill? It's like we care about workers, public workers. We never care about the taxpayers, the property tax payers. We don't talk about them much. Or the cab payers. Plus, cabs in Madison for a long time have been very expensive. Going to the airport from the west side, you're going to pay through the nose, not to mention the wait. But in terms of extra income on the side when you've lost a job or you need to make some money right away, I couldn't wait to be certified with one of the cab companies when I was moonlighting. I would make pretty good money. And for somebody to say that cab drivers in Chicago make $10 an hour would seem to be rather alien to my own experience. I don't drive in Chicago, but it seems to me you get a lot of rides in Chicago. If you ride and you get 2 rides in a row in the course of 10 minutes and they're both $4, you get another ride for 15 minutes and you're already at 12. You've gone past 10. And so $10 an hour I find very hard to believe. And I would say that Uber has been very good for consumers, for people who need extra money. And by the way, I know a cab driver who works for the mainline cab companies in Madison, and they lease the cars. So the driver has to pay $100 for the car, and then they drive for 15 hours. They might make $60 for themselves. They got to pay the $100 back. So you're not going to get rich driving for one of the mainline cab companies. That's where owners make money, not the drivers. So I have a serious reservation about that point that Uber drivers make so little money and compared to the regular cab drivers. And those are my 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, lobbyist to work for Tommy, who knows how to get things done downtown. We can argue about this and more next time on 2 Minutes with Mitch.